Nice. Wow. So just quickly to tell you a little bit briefly about me, he gave you a little 10-second of my journey. I want to give you 15 seconds of it. So I started at the bottom on the production side, making pretty pictures, TV, radio, and print. As I started to come up in the industry, I learned every aspect at every chair on the way up. It took me 5 years to become a producer, 7 to be an executive producer, and eventually I directed. I crossed over about halfway through my career to the agency side, strategy, concept, media buying, against my will, quite honestly. But the industry changed in New York City because the union strikes, the SAG strikes had happened. So my mentor friend said, come with me, and I followed. It was a good decision because productions changed in New York City. But then when I got to, if you notice, the last thing I did was the Paralympics in 2000. You remember the time difference in Australia with the Olympics? Paralympics did a little bit worse than that. So it was a challenging time. We let some people go. And my office was 3 blocks from the Trade Center. Then we let a lot of people go. I already built my home in the Hudson Valley. I was commuting every day into the city. So when that happened, advertising and marketing died in New York. It just ended. Like you couldn't, like pins were dropping. It was terrible. So I could have gone to LA or Canada. I hate LA and Canada wouldn't take me. So what do? I took about a year of my life. We opened our doors, Media Vision Advertising, about a year later. We did some studies up here. We said, yeah, I think I can raise my flag and I can do it differently. And we have been. But what does it really make me? It makes me an entrepreneur. It makes me an entrepreneur that I wasn't really wanting to be an entrepreneur. I'm very good at what I do, but now all these other aspects of business, I had to learn very quickly as a business owner, right? Are you relating? And have to do some of these things. It is complicated. I want to do what I love to do. I don't want to do all the other things. So it took me a while, and I started to surround myself with people that I trusted, my brain trust. And it helped me tremendously to still have my business doors open today. So I share that because I'm in the same boat. Do we all really want to be entrepreneurs? Some people do. Frank's been a terminal entrepreneur his life. When I was independent, I was a producer. When I was out producing commercials and feature film, I was independent. I was paid by day rate, but I worked about 200 days a year. It was great. So I worked for myself. So I always did it. I just didn't realize I was doing it. So I share that because I really relate to business owners, to small business owners, because I understand what we're all going through.